Hi guys, today I wanted to jump in here and talk about for a couple minutes why trick training is one of the best things that you can do to prepare you and your dog for future task training and any other advanced training that is going to be required of you and your service dog. So welcome to My Service Dog and Me. If you don't know me already, my name is Kate. I am a certified dog trainer with 15 years of professional dog training experience, and I've been helping owner trainers train their own service dogs for 10 of those years. So let's get into this whole trick training thing. Now, what brought this up is that recently in one of our Facebook groups, somebody was recommended to teach tricks to their dog, and she was hesitant to do so. And I completely understand her reasoning because she was hesitant to teach her dog tricks because she didn't want her dog to just offer those tricks randomly throughout the day during training sessions or any other time, right? And I totally understand that. In fact, that's one of the things that my very first clicker trained dog used to do. He used to offer tricks randomly. I would sit down to train and all of a sudden he would shake, roll over, sit, play dead, and just filter through or just rotate through all of the different tricks that he knew in an attempt to get the treats. I also train my horses with positive reinforcement. And the last thing you want your 1,500-pound horse doing is throwing random behaviors at you, right? So I understand why this is a problem. I have lived it and it is very frustrating. However, dogs who randomly throw tricks at their handlers, this is not a result of trick training. This is a result of a lack of stimulus control. Now, stimulus control is essentially when we teach our dog to only do the behavior we've asked them to do and only when we've asked them to do it. And it is one of the many things that you can practice on tricks, right? Because while we don't want our service dog offering tricks at random times throughout the day, we also don't want them offering their tasks randomly throughout the day, right? We only want them to offer their tasks when they need to do their task, not just randomly because they're hoping to earn a treat. That is a skill that we can practice on something like rollover well ahead of task training and iron out that kink before we even get to it, right? So teaching our dogs tricks does a few things, okay? First, it allows us to practice our training skills in a stress-free way because we're not really attached to the long-term outcome, right? If I teach my dog to roll over and I teach it wrong, oh well, right? So my dog doesn't roll over correctly. It's not a big deal. If I teach my dog to alert and I do it wrong, that can feel very stressful, right? So by practicing my training skills on something like rollover or play dead or any other trick that you can think of, I get to practice my skills in a low stress way. Now, the same thing, the flip side of that coin is that we're also working on our dog's skills and we're also allowing him to become a better learner, to become a better partner, to understand our training style and all of those types of things, again, in a low stress way where we don't have to worry about the outcome. Like we mentioned already, we get to practice stimulus control. So teaching our dog to only offer the desired behavior upon hearing the correct cue, right? This is something that we can practice on our tricks. We learn about shaping, targeting, capturing. We can proof our tricks around distractions, and we can do all of these things plus more. I'm sure I'm forgetting a whole bunch of benefits to trick training. We can do that all in a way that is not stressful for us because we're not so worried about the long-term outcome, right? So I think that trick training is of huge advantage. I think that it is a huge, important, beneficial thing for all of our handlers to be doing. Okay, it allows you to practice your timing, your skills, your dog's skills, stimulus control, proofing, being a good trainer, working together as a team, all of these things in a very fun way. So if you have a favorite trick, I would love to hear about it in the comments. We have a variety of tricks in quotes that we teach inside of our online academy because they actually end up being really solid foundation pieces for later tasks. And if you want to know more about these skills that I'm talking about that are so important, things like timing, shaping, stimulus control, all of these things. At the link in the description of this video, you can find a replay of our workshop that has been edited into one video for you, called Effective and Efficient Dog Training Skills for Owner Trainers, right? And so this is where I really talk to you more about these different skills. And if you are watching this in the month of March 2022, you will also find at that link the replays, or the classroom, excuse me, for our task training workshop, which is going to be going on through March of 2022. If you're watching this after that, then those replays have probably been taken down and moved into our academy, but you can still find the workshop replay all about effective and efficient dog training skills for owner trainers, because your skills as a trainer is really what's going to make or break you and your dog's success in this whole owner training thing. And those are skills that you can work on during trick training, right? So if you can't tell, I'm a huge proponent of tricks, although I do understand the hesitation in training them. If you have any questions about this stuff, the best place to ask them is in our free Facebook group, Train Your Service Dog with Confidence, and I will see you in the next video.